Hey everybody, it's Derek with The Lost Bus. This is my first video blog. Thought we had to get into the 2012s. Gonna pick up where I last left off with my blog and left B&G Haylot, headed over to Cross Point Community Church where we got the opportunity to park the bus for a couple days. We got to let some of the congregation walk through the bus, get them an opportunity to ask some questions. Everyone at Crosspoint Church made us feel really welcome, really embraced our ideas and our mission. A lot of them actually invited us over for lunch and dinner on several different occasions. We'll definitely be leaving the area a bit heavier than when we came. After Sunday's church, we did a walk to raise awareness about human trafficking. I was one guilty, not even knowing much about this issue that apparently happens right here in the Imperial Valley. Uh, about 300 of us all got together and did a 2-mile walk through Chino Hills just to raise awareness, and it proved to be a great day. We had good weather. Everyone, including me, learned a lot about the issue and had a good turnout. Ended up leaving the valley on Tuesday morning and headed for the Price is Right. We eventually found parking where it was pretty difficult to find it in Hollywood. We got into the show finally at 12 o'clock, and when I say we got in, we got to start waiting in line. We waited in line from 12 to 4 o'clock and finally got into the studio. Taping was really cool. Had a good time doing it. Actually never got called up and never got to be on the game show, but had a good time, and we should still be in the crowd shots on TV. Speaking of a TV show, a story I didn't write about in my last blog was getting to meet Rob Dyrdek at the racetrack. Johnny took us three guys out there with a couple of his buddies and ended up meeting Rob Dyrdek at the track. Went up to him after Ben pointed him out and shook his hand, and I was wearing my cowboy boots for just this occasion, and he ended up commenting on them and saying that even though he's sponsored by DC Shoes, he appreciates me and my cowboy boots. Little did he know that I haven't worn my cowboy boots in probably 7 months, and it's not my normal pair of shoes, but it ended up being a cool experience, and he seemed to be like a pretty down-to-earth guy. Later, right after The Price is Right, we went on a long walk through Hollywood and its hills. We explored the downtown area, but got priced out of any of the venues that looked interesting to us. Turns out living on a Lost Bus budget doesn't work out very good in Hollywood. After that, we found ourselves in Burbank today and went to the Jay Leno show. Turned out to be pretty cool. And we got to see the guy from Harry Potter's, and Evanescence was the band that played. Probably the last game show or TV show that we'll see when we're in the area. Tonight we were invited over to the neighbor's house. John and Bryn saw the bus across the street where we parked it when we went to Jay Leno and asked us over to dinner. Turned out to be a great time. They were awesome people. I got to learn a little bit about TV and movie production, as John used to be a producer. Turned out just to be an interesting night and learned a lot about the whole production of movies. For the rest of the night we plan to spend it in downtown Burbank, and tomorrow morning we hoping to work with the Dream Center. When we were in Chino, we heard a lot about the Dream Center, and we found out that they're serving over 40,000 people each month in a variety of ways. Know that they could use some help, so hopefully we get to connect with them tomorrow. From here, we're planning on just heading straight south down to San Diego eventually, seeing the sights along the way. And once we get down there, we're going to work with Olivewood Garden and Education Center. We've been talking with them for a while, and Allie has told us about a few different opportunities and projects that we get to help them with. Everything from digging out some new garden beds for some of the classes they have upcoming in the next month to replanting some trees on their property. Also, we're going to be helping them with some field trips that they have coming next week, and just should prove to be a great educational experience for us and the people that are going there. If you'd like to learn more about Olivewood Gardens, go to olivewoodgardens.org. And if you'd also like to see anything more about the Dream Center, go to dreamcenter.org. Well, I hope you liked the video blog. Make sure to stay tuned next to see what the Lost Bus gets into in Southern California.